This week on Made in SA, we're skipping class to join Brom Fisherville-born aspiring history teacher Bonginkosi Vilakazi.
I believe that with what I have, I can make something better out of it.
Sounds simple enough, but this line of work is powerful business.
Mother of all careers that we're having in this world, you need a teacher.
His dream is to craft the minds of the youth through education. This is how we roll. We celebrate young people of excellence and give them a kickstart on the ride to chasing their dreams.
My name is Bonginkosi Vilakazi. I am 19 years old and I live in Fisherville Phase 1. My hobbies, ngithanda ukudlala idiski nabangani bami, ukudlala amatopu. I love watching football, cooking. Sometimes I argue with my mom that I'm a better cooker than her, but I believe one day we'll see who's better. And my brother too, I love teaching him. I love doing homeworks with him. I love, being with my mom at home, doing my homeworks. I'm reading, I've got 2 novels, Zulu novels. I love reading Zulu romantic novels or I'm watching movies. My dream is to become a teacher. I had this dream in 2011. I'm a very funny person. I love helping out people, especially people who are less fortunate than me, because I believe that with what I have, I can make something better out of it. The special people in my life, or should I say the special person in my life, is my mom. She comes first in everything, because she's been there for me from day one. She's been supporting me through thick and thin. Sometimes I was so close from giving up. She's always there to encourage me. She's always there to make sure that no, I don't quit. Instead, I keep going. And for that, I want to thank her.
Igama lami ngu-Athile Tutuzile Vilakazi, mama kaBonginkosi Vilakazi. uBonginkosi ukhula umntana ohlakaniphile and yonke into ayenzayo uyazimisela. Yonke into ayenzayo uyaphumelela.
Bayasho to qualify for exam, bese uyabhala exam.
My name is Kagiso. I met Bonginkosi 2002. I would describe Bonginkosi as a loving, caring, kind person who's very open-minded.
My name is Ngomile. I met Bonginkosi in 2005. I would describe Bonginkosi as a caring person, a loving person, and a kind person.
Bonginkosi's flaws are he is very stubborn.
His flaws is that he talks too much.
What irritates me the most about him is that he likes shouting a lot because we support soccer as friends, and whenever his team has won, he will shout at me. Like, he likes shouting a lot.
He's always against my case. Angazi mina ngibe right kuye nje. What I love about Bonginkosi is that he's a caring person, uthanda abantu, uthanda ukuhleka, and utshela umuntu makaronga ngaso sonke isikhathi.
What I love about Bonginkosi is that he is very kind, he's open, he's free-minded, and he likes communicating with people. He doesn't choose or take certain things. He's just straightforward.
I think his dream of becoming a teacher is going to pursue it because he's good with people. Uyakwazi ukukhuluma nabantu, uhlezi asesikoleni and committed kule nto akayenzayo.
His dream of becoming a teacher, I think he's going to be successful in it because he loves people and he likes to interact with people, and he is more committed at what he is doing. I think he can achieve that simply because he is committed to what he's doing. He loves what he's doing, and with that in mind, he can go places.
started having this dream in 2011 when I used to hold extra classes with my classmates. Because I was the one who was understanding history more often, and when I taught it to them, they would easily understand. And I had an idea that if I go and apply at UJ, I would just pick teaching, and yeah, I'm quite good at it.
Kuphalakela ukuba uthisha dala afuna ukulenza, so uyabathanda abantwana, uyakwazi ukusebenza ngabantu. So ngicabanga ukuthi uzoba uthisha kahle ophumeleleyo futhi ozimisele.
It is important for me to follow my dream as a teacher because this dream gives me the tools to make a difference in my community, because it is a very influential profession. It has the power to make a difference for most people, and you can uplift the community through it. Actually, through education, you can be whatever you want, you know, and I'm one example of that too.
Bonginkosi ukuze abe uthisha ngicabanga ukuthi kumele azimisele aphase njengoba kwisekondari yakhe e-UJ ekenza teaching, so ngiyacabanga ukuthi uzoba uthisha kahle.
To study teaching, I needed to pick 2 subjects of the 7 that I used to study here at school. So I decided to pick the 2 that I was very good at while I was in grade 12, and that is isiZulu as home language and historical studies. To get closer to my dream of becoming a teacher, I hold study lessons in my former school with the grade 12s just to help them out with their exam, the June exam and the December exam. And another thing I've done, I'm studying at university. I'm doing my 2nd year this year, and I hope I won't fail anything. I'm gonna graduate in 2017, and then I'll be able to go and teach.
Lento ichunayo siphisela intandla, go all the way.
After the break, Bonginkosi will test his passion to see if he can help his study group to connect with the past many would rather forget. Will they be as moved as he is? Or are they indifferent to South Africa's roots? Welcome back to Made in SA, the show that rolls with ambitious dreamers. Bonginkosi believes he has a superpower, the ability to change the world through education. First, let's meet his coach.
I'm Tulani Gongoma. I've been teaching for more than 10 years now. To be a successful teacher, you need learning, be open-minded, just be willing to learn new things all the time. Interacting with learners, that's something that makes my day. And to see somebody learning something from me and see somebody growing and being successful in life, I think that makes me proud of my job. The biggest misconception people they're having about teaching, they think we're not doing anything. They think if you're a teacher, you don't do anything. And people, they undermine this profession very much. For me, teaching is the mother of all careers that we're having in this world. So you need a teacher.
To spend some time with a coach would be a great experience for me, because that would be a gateway for me to know what's going on, what's happening in the teaching field. That person will be there to uplift me. Ngiyathemba ukuthi lokho ngizokufunda namhlanje kuzongisiza ukuthi ngikwazi ukufundisa nami subject nami ye-history ngendlela engcono, futhi ngithole i-experience better. Sawona.
Yebo.
Njani Mnumzane?
Ngikhona uMnumzane Ngongoma.
Mina ngobonkosi.
Okay, Bonginkosi. Ngiyezwa kuthiwa ufuna ukuba ngucoach wakho namhlanje. Ngiyezwa kuthiwa ufuna ukuba uthisha. Why?
Ngibafuna ukuba uthisha ngoba Mnumzane ngifuna ukunceda abantwana abaningi ababuya lapha e-community yami ukuthi baphethe impilo zabo.
Okay, that's wonderful. I've got i-challenge encane for wena, So kunegenge yabafundi engifuna ubathathe through i-release leave.
Okuhle lokho Mnumzane.
Ungakhathazeki Bonginkosi. Abantu ozosebenza nabo, abantu abaphuma eqembini lakho.
Asazi nami vele bese ngiready for i-challenge.
Hayi, asiyekubona ke.
Okay.
How are you doing?
How are you?
Right, Bongi.
After the break, Bonginkosi's coach shows no mercy and challenges him to engage students on a difficult piece of history. Welcome back to Made in SA, the show that rocks it with the nation's raddest go-getters. Earlier, we met aspiring teacher whose dream is to craft the minds of the youth through education. Now his coach has challenged him to engage a study group in a history lesson. He's got the knowledge and the epic smile, but will the learners enjoy it or fall asleep before he gets a word in?
From now on, this is over, and the most important. We are going to Nelson Mandela's room. Come back. We are about to start the challenge now, and I'm very excited because this is my study group that I'm going to take to the tour around Daly's Live. Firstly, I want to take them to Nelson Mandela's room, the room where Nelson Mandela used to sleep. Well guys, welcome to Nelson Mandela's room. This is the room where Nelson Mandela used to sleep before the raid. Nelson Mandela was not part of the raid. Total, because he was still serving his 5-year sentence for leaving the country ngaphandle permission. Another thing that was so amazing about Mandela, he must stay indoors always when he must go out. But brave as he was, he broke those rules. Mandela used to go out taking some veggies to the people around this area without them noticing him. No one knew who he was because he named himself by the name of David Mutsamai. Yes, and anyway, this is his original chair where he used to sit. This is the mastermind plans and everything happened in this room. Yeah, so any questions, guys? It will be more relevant for them to know about the iconic Mandela and what he did. They already know, but I think it will be more relevant for them to know about Mandela. And then I'm gonna take them to the house where the icons were all arrested. This is where everything happened. This is Mr. Katarada. This is Mr. Goldberg. This is the actual place where they held the meeting, and as you can see, la my documents were my buye. As you can see, there's no Nelson Mandela here. Yeah, the documents of my buye. And when the police came in, some of them even tried to escape in windows. They couldn't. And the whole farm was surrounded by police. And over here, these are the findings that the police uncovered after the arrest. The other significant one was the diary of Nelson Mandela, where he wrote about his tour in Africa to collect the support for Operation Maibui. The diary was found outside. There's a little fireplace, I think, by Heide Corner. They were not supposed to hide it. Mandela instructed them they should burn every documents for Operation Maibui because there might be a raid. Actually, they didn't listen to that warning, and when the police came in, they were able to discover all those documents and submit them to court. Now I've got something special, a special treatment for all of you. If you would just follow me, guys, to the next room. And then from there, we move on to Pram Fisher's section where there's information about Pram Fisher. I want to take them there because they must know why their community is named Pram Fisher. This was said by Nelson Mandela. Pram was a courageous man who followed the most difficult cause any person could choose to follow. So from this quote, you now know Pram was brave and it doesn't really be Pram Fisher khule efamini naye. But bekadlala nabantu abamnyama. Wabona during isikhathi separation yena bekadlala nabantu abamnyama impiki zakhe athi abantu abamnyama nanani. And then bese kakhulu sekazoya Oxford University. Na baqala kumfundisa ukuthi no, don't play nabantu abamnyama. It's obvious bakhule nento. Bese bazochange nasomdala kuba nzima ukuthi ubona. So he started asking questions, why yabo. And from those questions, Pram became a communist. Refused to reject abantu abamnyama. Instead, he fought against his own people for the purpose of abantu abamnyama. Well, I don't think it's mentioned in here, so At the moment, angakazi, but I'll get back to you during the class.
So like Fisher, like ama-Rivonia 12.
Yes, eventually the Rivonia trial, including Nelson Mandela. But it was about mostly the documents about Tuli, the Maibuye plan. So in Maibuye plan was just a plan and it ends there. It was never implemented. So Pram Fisher was able to prove the state wrong. Which this was just a plan and was never implemented. So yeah, he stood for all of them.
Ngicabanga ukuthi uBonginkosi namhlanje ukwazile ukuhlangabezana nakho konke abekubhekeke kuyena ukuthi kutholakale. So the expectation I think uhlanganile nawo. Ukwazile ukudlulisa umyalezo kwabanye abafundi.
So wayicaba this honalezi town ko Soweto. It's a Pram Fisherville, so it means in a middle after Pram Fish.
Yes, and Gunistrati food a road especially no Pram Fisher. So yeah, it is due to the iconic things that he did for us. Okay, my friend, yabonga ukuthi nizilenzo ngincede challenge yami. Ithoye iphela la na kule room leli. Ngiyathemba ukuthi futhi sizophumelela na ku future yethu.
Sisibonga.
Okay, My day was awesome. I had a great time with the learners, my study group. It was very tense because I did not want to make any mistakes. And as we swiftly moved throughout the tour, I was getting more comfortable because they were very interactive, they were listening, and that made me feel a bit at ease.
Okay guys, ngabe sifundeni namhlanje.
Yeah, mina ngithandele part leya ka Pram Fisher. La bekasitshela khona ngo Pram Fisher ukuthi uPram Fisher ukhule kanjani futhi uyenzeni lifeini.
Bengazi ukuthi kulendlu le lives ukuthi bababoshele la bengazi manje uBonginkosi umfundisi ukuthi bababoshele la and then information ebayitholile yipi.
Okay. Solile ukuthi abafundi ngibabuze imibuzo ethize ukuthi yini abayifundile namhlanje. So they were able to give me answers ukuthi bafundeni. So ngase ngiyabona ukuthi okay, the lesson was well communicated.
Ngifuna ukuthi bengakho abantu babanjiwe kule Rivonia trial. Ukuthi choose number 1 ubani, choose number 2 ubani ukufikele ekugcineni.
Mina ngifunde ngokuthi babathole kahle baku meeting yabo yokugcina. So like bekasitshela kahle uBonginkosi wasibonisa nendlu kaMandela, la uMandela bekayifihle khona. Like basitshela nokuthi uMandela futhi like babamtshela ukuthi ahlale indoors but uMandela yena azange avuma. Ufostile wahamba ethengisela abantu amazambane.
So masibheka ke nje yonke presentation uBonginkosi ngabe uyenze kanjani?
Sikhona ukunderstand lento bekafundisa zona, so understandile kakhulu.
Okay.
Yes.
Ngabe like angazange azositshela. Bese ngeke sazi.
Usho ungathi uBonginkosi will make a good teacher one day.
Yeah, no, perfect.
Even tomorrow. Okay, that's wonderful. I believe and think that one day you'll become a good teacher. Zonke izinto, but kunezinye izinto ke engifuna uzazi ukuthi ukwenza research, it's very important before you go in front of people. So ngiyacabanga kodwa ukuthi konke kuhambe kahle namhlanje. Uma ngithola i-feedback kwabanye abafundi, they can tell me ukuthi bafundeni. Uyabona. So I wish you all the best kwi-career yakho ukuba uthisha. Ubuye uzosijoyina ke soon.
Ngiyabonga ke mnumzane nami ngokuthi ube yi-coach yami namhlanje. Ngiyabonga futhi nabafundi ukuthi i-group yami ilana ukwenza izinto ukuthi zibe lula kakhulu for mina. Ngiyathemba futhi nami ukuthi uma ngibuyele esikoleni ngizozama ukufunda kakhulu nge-preparation nala ngishoda khona. And futhi I so wish ukuthi ngibuye nami 2 years later ngizodona nani ku-field ye-teaching.
Kulungile mfana, ngiyabonga kakhulu ke okumhlophe kodwa shasha. Bonginkosi did very well osukwini namhlanje, sifundeni sanamhlanje. noma kukhona-ke la engibone khona ukuthi ubuye asabe angabi sure ukuthi fanele enzeni, but by the time ekhuluma eqhubeka uke waba comfortable. At the end of the day, the message was passed well.
We're very good about the challenge, especially after the feedback from my coach. After he analyzed me, he told me that he thinks that one day I'll make a very good teacher. So that made me feel very special and eager now to reach my destiny.
So uBonginkosi kufanele ayilungiselele ngaphambi kokuba aye kubafundi eyocobelelana nabo ulwazi, ze abe comfortable. Mawenze research kahle uzokwazi ukwenza njalo ukudlulisa lelo lwazi ngendlela efunakalayo.
I have learned today is to always have a plan and a plan B, because anything can go wrong in teaching. You can never think that one lesson plan will actually means that everything will go well in class. Just in case something doesn't go well, you must always have a plan B and stay prepared.
Mangimbheka uBonginkosi is going far as a teacher. Ngoba ngazuthi une-energy lesiyidingayo la emkhakheni wethu wobuthisha. So ngiyafisa ukumbona one day eqhubeka enza kahle emkhakheni wokufundisa.
Today has helped me to get close to my dream by actually being able to come to this heritage site with my study group. I am now more informed about history, especially this section of history, the Rivonia trials. So it makes me more eager now to reach my destination than ever. I am now more motivated. I've got something to look forward to. From today onwards, I plan to study further, take my studies very seriously so that I can become a teacher one day, and I plan on uplifting the fellow youth in my community, and I hope that I will have more people joining my study group.
Captain Teacher Bonginkosi to the rescue. Chase that dream, brother.